What's up, YouTube? Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We taking it way back to the original OG, the Godfather, Kevin R. Samuels. Hey, this video is titled The Should Modern Women Focus on Themselves Fallacy. Let's get into it.
Hello, how are
Hello.
you?
Hi, good evening. I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. How old are you?
24.
All right, so what's the
Kinda
question?
young.
Well, a question that has been on my mind is once you obtain a high value man, how do you keep him?
How do you keep him?
You keep them entertained, you leave them alone, and that's it. Men are simple. That's it. A high value man, he just wants simplicity. That's it. Peace and simplicity. It's not difficult. It's only difficult when you make it difficult.
Yes.
Well, let's start here. How do you think you would keep him?
Well, he told me from the start he wants to be taken care of. So, I mean, I've just been doing that, like just cooking, cleaning, doing his laundry, I don't know, picking up things from the store when he needs them, doing things around the house.
Okay.
I don't know, whatever he wants, whatever he asks for, I just do it.
Okay.
As a partner should do.
So I'm going to say this. So in a lot of ways, you seem like you're doing like house cleaning.
Excuse me, not a partner, because it's not a partnership. By no means is it a partnership. I misspoke there.
In a way, yes.
Okay. How old is he?
40.
And he hasn't given you any more instructions?
What do you mean necessarily?
Yeah, it should come with, okay. There's an age gap between you guys. And if he's going to have you guys live together?
No.
Okay, well, it's a job. And have you ever had a job?
No, I haven't been a manager.
You've never had a job before?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said, have I been a manager? No, I've had a job, yes.
So okay, what kind of jobs have you had?
Specifically in retail and customer service.
So every job you had, there's been training and a job description.
Yes.
Okay, you should have job description. What's your job description? Well, this is a problem I have with older men dating younger women. You guys, you gotta have a job description, because what you describe, young lady, is a housekeeper and a cook. No shade at that, but what it sounds more to me like is a failure of leadership. You should know what he expects versus.
And let's just face it too, we're just getting it from her. I'm sure he puts out quite a bit for the relationship as well. But we live in this color purpling of society, specifically with the black community. Women like her are always going to look like they're the woman from The Color Purple. So
When you were at work, did you know what your manager expected you to do?
Yes.
Same premise. How long have you guys been together?
About 3 months now.
Okay. Well, how do you keep him? Well, I don't. I'll put it
she's
this
still
way.
on the job, so he's still at the really early stages with her as well. So, I mean, there's only but so much he could teach her in 3 months' time. But either way, I do believe that she's making it seem a lot worse than it actually is.
What outcome do you want?
That's the thing. He told me from the start as well, and this is where I'm confused at too. He told me from the start, he doesn't want to get married again, and he doesn't want to have any more kids. But we both agreed on that. So,
what was the question I asked you though? What was the outcome you want?
probably need to do some more thinking over. I don't know.
Do you want to be married?
No, I don't.
Do you want children?
No, I don't.
What does life look like for you at age 55, socially?
Unmarried, no children. Come on now.
Not good.
I say again?
Not good, probably.
No. I need you to think forward to 55 and tell me what the 55-year-old version of you, unmarried, no children, over the next 31 years, what does your social life look like? What is it going to evolve into?
It's a
I'm
lot.
really not too
It's
sure.
heavy.
Where's your father?
In prison.
Oh, jeez.
Right. There we go.
Wow.
Well, if this man told you don't want any kids and don't want marriage, and you're just along for the ride, as long as you're content with the outcome.
And let me just say this too. It's highly unlikely that a woman her age is with a 40-plus-year-old man and she's just doing things for him and he's not doing anything for her. There has to be something in it for her because women just don't operate like that.
I can't see that he's done anything wrong. You know, some people may disagree with that. I mean, you're a grown woman. If you want to be naive,
And she's also not only naive, but she's also setting the stage to be a perpetual victim. Yeah, it's quite interesting and fascinating, but like I said, it's highly unlikely this young woman here is with this 40-plus-year-old man and he's doing absolutely nothing for her. Meanwhile, she's cooking, cleaning, doing all of this stuff for him, almost, like the woman from The Color Purple. I don't buy it.
but you can't be. You're an adult.
And especially the way she looks, she's
Why don't you want kids?
pretty cute.
Not everybody does, but what's your reason?
I just personally believe it's not like for me. Like I don't know. People say school's not for everybody. I just feel like children's not for me. Being a mother is not for me. I strongly feel like I can't take that responsibility.
Well, you should know yourself. I mean, you should know you're too selfish to have kids. That's fine.
Very, very selfish to have kids. And unfortunately, especially if you're the only child, your bloodline ends with you because you're selfish. So, Andrew Tate said this. Your bloodline ends with you. Your family fought through the years to get to where you are now, and you don't want kids. Your bloodline ends with you because you're selfish. That's it. That's messed up. Your family fought for generations to stay alive through wars and through famine and through so many diseases and all of this other stuff. And it ends with you in a modern era where we have technological marvels and medicine and advances in science and all of this other great stuff. And it ends with you because you're selfish. Wow. Unbelievable.
That's fine. Did you go to college?
I started, but then I
The
stopped.
answer is no. So how are you going to take care of yourself?
Honestly, I've been trying to figure that out.
I'm going to say something that's going to be rather harsh.
I'm ready.
You don't figure it out on the end of a man's dick. At this point, you're a danger to yourself because you're just out here doing stuff. You're sexually involved with a man who already has been married and got kids. He doesn't want to be married, and just because you haven't thought about next Tuesday doesn't mean this is what you should be doing. So I would say stop this and start understanding where you want life to be at 55. If it's not married, fine. There's no kids, fine. But if it's not married, you better have a way to pay for yourself until you die, because you won't have a family and no one's going to pay for you.
No husband, no nothing.
You won't have kids to depend on. So you need to get a career that's going to pay you in excess, high 5 figures, 6 figures, and you stack that money and save it like a miser. You
401k, savings, all of that. You got to do all of that to get to death.
can't go through life. I don't know this. I don't know that. I dropped out of this. At this point, you're just floating through life. And at 25, if a man was moving like you, we would call him a loser.
Sure, you're right.
So don't sound like you should be in a relationship at this point. But it does sound like, here's what you don't do. Don't go make any, you don't want kids? Good.
Definitely not in a position to have kids. That's for sure. She needs to get herself together. I do think that she may end up changing her mind if she get herself together, but that would probably involve therapy and also probably being around the right people that can give her more of a correct type of influence.
But if you don't want college, you're going to have some sort of trade or the military.
Military is probably the best course of action. I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to leave the original link in this video's description. Again, y'all be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until the next time, peace. I'm out.